I came home early, shoes in hand so I wouldn't wake anyone, only to find my fiancé with their lips pressed against mine, or so I thought, until I realized it was my identical twin in their arms. For a split second, I froze in the doorway, watching two people I loved most tangled together on the couch, my favorite blanket twisted beneath them. It felt like a cliché until, instead of guilt or panic, they looked up at me and smiled, as if I was the missing piece to their perfect little puzzle. My fiancé reached for my hand, my twin curled her lip in a smile I'd worn 1,000 times, and together they said, "We always wanted you to find out." The room spun. I started laughing because the alternative was screaming, and my twin just shrugged, like this was something we could all be adults about. My fiancé explained, calm as ever, that they'd always been drawn to both of us, that the lines had blurred during late-night talks and too many glasses of wine. My twin didn't apologize. She said if I was honest, I'd felt the current too, the pull, the weird thrill of being interchangeable. The three of us had always been strange, too close, but I'd chalked it up to family, not whatever this was. I asked if this was a joke, some twisted test, but neither of them flinched. My fiancé's voice softened, promising it was love, not betrayal. My twin said this was just the truth, and hiding it had been eating her alive. I felt like the world's biggest fool, remembering every time my fiancé had mixed us up, every private joke my twin and I shared that turned out not to be private at all. Suddenly, every memory felt staged, as if I'd been an unwitting extra in someone else's fantasy. I stood there, heart pounding, torn between fury and a shameful flicker of curiosity. I wanted to storm out, to never see either of them again, but the worst part was the tiny voice inside me that wondered if I'd been craving this attention all along. My own reflection stared back at me from my twin's face, and I realized I wasn't just jealous, I was complicit. The real betrayal wasn't what they'd done, but the part of me that wanted to say yes.